Welcome back to BonAppekit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. Come along with us today as I show you how to make the best Crab Rangoon you will ever have in your entire life. Now, the reason I can say that is because we're going to personalize it with a few secret ingredients that you won't find anywhere else. This started as a 3-ingredient recipe, but you know how I do. It got a little more complex than that. So just get yourself some of all of this, some basic household ingredients. Maybe a little more than basic. Hey, Carrie. Why did the crab blush?
I don't know.
It saw the ocean's bottom. This recipe is going to start with 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. And you're going to very carefully and respectfully undress your cream cheese. It says open at the corners, so grab a corner. And just peel that foil all the way back.
You want to keep it room temperature?
I've had this sitting out. For about an hour, so it'll be room temperature. Easy to manipulate. One thing about those restaurant-style Crab Rangoon is you bite into it and it's all cream cheese and very little crab. So that's another reason to make it at home. I'm using about 4 ounces of this crab meat here, which I have already chopped into nice little chunks. So we're gonna just throw that on top of your cream cheese. You also want green onion. Here is a whole green onion that I have finely chopped. Finally chopped. And for a little bit of punch, I'm going to be using fresh garlic. Run through my garlic press. Now, y'all know I love getting medieval on it. I always think about that. What was it? David Bowie, Freddie Mercury, Under Pressure.
It's good.
Under pressure, crushing down on me. Love such an old fashioned. And everyone will tell you your final ingredient is about a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. So we got that in there. Here's where we're going to diverge from the experts. In order to get that homemade rustic flavor that we're looking for, I'm going to put a pinch of white pepper in that. And to give the flavor a little brightness and lift, we're going to put a little orange zest on that.
Is this the secret?
This is one of my secret ingredients that I'm pretty sure no one else is doing. Just don't go down to the white. You get to the white, that's the pith. That's where the bitterness starts. So we got some sweet lemon flavor in there. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Lemon goes so good with seafood. I believe we all agree on that. Now my next secret tip, which I won't tell you where I got it, but it wasn't AI. I have some light miso paste. And we're just gonna add maybe a tablespoon, probably that much miso, because this has a very strong, what we call umami flavor. And umami is the flavor you get from plums. You know, you can't say it's quite sweet or it's quite bitter. It's literally called the 5th flavor. So we're gonna add that umami. So the trick is just to get to mixing. I'm gonna use this 4-tine fork because it will spread out the cream cheese and embed these ingredients. Once that's all combined, smooth it out, set it to the side. Hey Carrie, what do you call a crab that walks in a straight line?
No.
Drunk. Now, this next step requires a stack of wonton wrappers, which you can find in most commercial grocery stores. Is that one?
I think so.
I think that's one.
That's one. Ton.
Fun. This is where you can call your kids in for backup. Be like, hey, make 25 of these. So I'm going to use the most difficult method I could find, which is the one that I like. So you wet your wonton in a diamond shape. Okay. Bring two flat sides together in the center, and pinch that together. Then you pinch up the left side, pinch up the right side, and boom, you've got the cute little four-corner purse of your Crab Rangoon. If that's too much for you, or you don't like the shape and you want more filling, wet down all four sides, and you can just fold that over in a triangle. Push the air out of it while you seal the corners shut. And here's another way to make your Crab Rangoon.
Comment below.
Comment below your favorite Comment below your favorite platonic geometric solid. And if you're really into geometry and you want all sorts of shapes, since we've got the diamond happening and the triangle, here's an easy one for you and your kids at home. Just fold it over, and you've gone from a square to a rectangular solid. Look at that. This is probably going to be the easier one for the kids to do, to help you with. Set that to the side. Now here's our fourth method. Talk about a DIY instructional video. We're going all the way with this one. This one, if I remember correctly, you bring the corners together in the middle and pinch them shut. Then bring that corner, pinch that shut, and bring this corner and pinch all of that shut.
That's neat.
Now see, this would be the technique if you want to maximize your filling and not have all that extra wrapper hanging around the outside. So it's entirely up to you which style of Crab Rangoon you like more. Now, as you all know, Plato distinguished between the isness of something and its actual reality, so these just simply represent rectangles and triangles rather than actually being them. Plato was a nut. Look him up. I've got a couple of pro tips here for you. First of all, you want to preheat your air fryer to at least, 350, 370. I had this thing at 370 a second ago. And the second one is they'll tell you just spritz these with a little cooking oil, but I'm going to go do you one better than that. So I've got some good smooth olive oil here, extra virgin. And this is just a hint of sesame oil. And using about a proportion of that will give this sesame oil it's going to raise the flavor profile, give it a little brightness, and bring us to the Orient. Throw a little paper in there to make easy cleanup. I'm going to brush these with our oil mix. You can be pretty liberal with this because you know they normally go in a deep fat fryer. And you're going to put them in your preheated basket in one layer. You don't want to stack these, and you want to give them plenty of room to not bother each other in the cooking process. Let's see. And don't forget the bottom. This is my flagship shape. I'm so glad I Googled how to do this right before the show, seconds before airtime. I'm kidding, y'all. I've known how to do this. Now, at this point, if you wanted, I don't know, everything bagel sprinkle, you could sprinkle something on there to stick to these, but I'm not. We are going into the air fryer. We are going to hit plus, temperature plus 380. We're gonna let those go for 5 minutes and then give them a shake and we're gonna let these go for 5 minutes, give the basket a shake, and let them go for another 2 to 3 minutes. We'll see you then. Hey, Carrie, how do fish stay so healthy?
I don't know.
They take plenty of vitamin C. Speaking of 3 ingredients, I'm going to show you how to make that irresistible sweet and sour sauce that everyone loves. Of course, it starts with a big base note of local honey. What is that, maybe 4 tablespoons almost? With the crushed red chili pepper flake. Say when. When it is. And to dissolve that honey into a nice sticky sauce, we're going to use some red wine vinegar. Just like that, over the top. Give this a forkening until the honey is dissolved, and you've got a nice, smooth, sweet, sticky, spicy, tangy, sweet and sour sauce. Now you're going to just dust these with a little powdered sugar. No, I'm kidding. Get your tongs. Look at that. Crispy, creamy, well, gushy. Wow. Step 1, get umami with it. The minor modifications we made to make this different than the commercial version were worth every penny, every step of the way. That lemon zest adds a vibrant edge over the base notes of that umami miso mixed with that cream cheese. And you're getting a lot more crab meat per parcel than you get at the takeaway. I'm all for it. I don't know if I'll ever order these to go again. As always, this has been BonAppekit. Feel free to like, subscribe, share us around, leave any recipes you'd like to see us make in the future in the comments below, and God bless. Mwah. Hey, Carrie. What's a crab's favorite part of pizza?
I don't know.
That crust taste, son. That crustacean. Welcome back to BonAppekit, where we make all of your dreams in the ocean come true. Right, we have ASMR for sounds, but what about people who like the visual representation of things? Is there an AVMR? You just like,
There you go.
you know, like I watch the Riverfront Fireplace channel. I like the
Azerbaijan.
yeah, the Lakefront Bonfire channel. I'm trying to make this look good with a fork.
Does everyone try it? Does everyone try it while they're making it?
What, like this? With all that ready, just set that to...
No! There
Did
you
you see
go.
him? Was he on camera?
Yes!
I missed.
Got right on your face. You might have got him.
I'm frugal, but I'm not cheap. And I would just like you to know that all of these ingredients cost me about the price of one appetizer of Crab Rangoon at my local takeaway. And in fact, my local takeaway just changed hands and they don't even serve Crab Rangoon anymore. So they forced me to do this. Shut up and tell me what to do. Now shut up and tell me what to do, woman.
Hey, beep beep.
Boy, is she blessed.
The only 5 words a man needs to know.
Tell me what to do.
You are right. I'm sorry.
Oh, you are right. I am sorry. We learned that from The Chosen. They knew that in Bible times.